Item Asylum uses information for 15 minutes. Music credits on the bottom left. All other credits in description. Let's just get through this. Let's go. The first ever known Roblox video about Item Asylum on YouTube will be me and the boys playing Item Asylum by Super Doug Tobby. It features some very old items, including a lot of removed ones, such as Tool Gun, Peanut Blaster, Diamond Sword, Bad Developer Spawner, and etc. In the Picto lobby, there's a total of 125 fan-made art that was displayed or currently displayed in it. Item Asylum had reached its first 1 million favorites on September 15th of 2024. I can't find the exact date, but it reached its first 100,000 favorites by sometime at the end of May of 2021. Whenever Roblox game data doesn't save, Item Asylum gets closed, such as in September 24th of 2024 or March 3rd of 2023. A 100-player Item Asylum game takes its place as a temporary replacement while waiting for the game data to get resolved. And playing it, well, it gets very chaotic with 100 other players. Jumping too high in the checkpoint lobby will get you killed instantly. But if you use warp on the sniper on the top of the roof, you will avoid getting shot. You can actually kill her and she can't shoot you anymore, no matter how high you climb the wall again. The castle lobby is the oldest lobby without any music since the 2022 audio privacy update, getting rid of the Super Mario 64 soundtrack called Inside the Castle Walls. In the map shipment, it looked really different during version 0.70. The ship itself had hit a huge iceberg for the Christmas themed update, expanding the map area by twice its size. Speaking of shipment, there's also a giant leaf blower underneath the ship. You can get onto it safely, but I wouldn't do that since you can't get out. The VIP only item, the treehouse, is the largest Item Asylum item by scale, with a close second being known as the moon. Speaking of the treehouse, it deals 5 times the damage of the player's health, so hitting the stun dummy with unmodified stats will deal nearly 50 million damage. Prior to December of 2022, all emotes and tags didn't cost you points. You just needed the right amount of them to get them. After the update, it will remove your points, but the prices of most items had dropped that day. Here's the 5 rarest badges in Item Asylum. The 5th rarest is Crack Sweeper, with 11,100 badges being rewarded. To get this, you just need to clear the Minesweeper lobby without setting off a bomb. The 4th rarest is Slayer's Delight, just shy under 11,000. Needing to max out all kills for the Slayer Sword upgrade to get this badge, but the item is removed. Speed Demon is the 3rd rarest badge, having 1,800 badges being rewarded, needing to kill everyone before sudden death in elimination. The 2nd rarest badge in Item Asylum is 100 kill streak, with 540 badges being rewarded. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. The rarest badge is Transit Triangle Red, with 250 badges being rewarded. To get this badge, you need to defeat Dogrillium within an hour of its implementation into the game. Speaking about badges, Cracked Sweeper is the only badge that the icon image was changed twice. Here's what it currently looks like. Here's the old version, and here's the first badge icon it had. The item with the most variants is the protest sign, having a total of 58 different text variants. Despite the Item Asylum map sketched being removed since the creator did some very questionable the map sketched can still be viewed to this day. The map itself is archived by the map creator on a different game. If you want to play it, here's the link to it on screen. I also linked it in the description. Though sadly there's no known archive for the Pizza Escape map, so yeah. Before the 2024 Halloween update, there's around 600 different item references, including the ones that are deleted. I've made an entire video on this, so if you'd like to learn more, I've also put a link in the description of this video. The current least viewed Item Asylum soundtrack, not including ones that aren't uploaded on the Item Mail channel, will be Unwarranted Chills, only having 24,500 views. Credit for the blue brick guy for this next fact. When using True Love, the speed of the determination slashes actually carry over if you have another unupgraded real knife. When joining a new server, or if the game haven't fully loaded yet, you will spawn on a small place plate with a dealer from the casino to play while you wait for the lobby to fully render. In one of the VIP maps, known as 2-Fort Ported, is an actual rip-off of the actual map 2-Fort from the video game Team Fortress 2. Though this map can get very buggy sometimes. For some reason, it also doesn't have a loading image, so it just uses the map proof for it. In the lobby Scary Maze, there's a total of 1 out of 94 different jump scare image variants that will play when you reach the end of the maze. The current most viewed non-music Item Asylum video on YouTube would be Roblox Item Asylum Funny Moments by Juan, sitting at a whopping 1.4 million views. The most number of Item Asylum players playing at once is 18,600 concurrent players. This happened on September 15th of 2024 because of a recent fall update dropping. There's 3 lobbies which takes a bit of time walking to reach the end. The Mail Dray Maze takes you 1 minute and 45 seconds of walking to reach the end. At the end you see a low poly mandrill monkey, along with some other references if you look behind. The Slungus Village lobby takes you 2 minutes of walking to reach the end, where you see a Slungus speaking Arabic, I think. I'm not sure of the language, so please correct me if I'm wrong. And finally, there's the Mario lobby, which takes you 5 minutes and 30 seconds of walking to reach the end. You will see Mario thank you for playing his game. Also, side fact, there's 100 Marios in that lobby that you need to get past to reach to the end. One of the rarest Item Asylum items to ever exist is the item Markable Gone Fishing. It was a reskinned item of the Markable Port item and acts like the Cappy item. It would only appear in Gone Fishing's inventory when playing Item Asylum back in December of 2021. It was also a VIP server item, but it was removed a day after. The video showcasing the item is private, but you can still view it on the Wayback Machine through this link. When Item Asylum was first made into a public game, it had a max player size of 15. For whatever reason, most likely when creating team games to make it even, it was updated to 16 players sometime in 2021. From the official Item Asylum soundtrack, the shortest soundtrack is Game Over, lasting only 5 seconds. And the longest soundtrack, not including looping, will be Too Many Trumpets, lasting 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Speaking of soundtracks, the most used map soundtrack would be Baseplate, being featured or was featured in 10 maps. All the maps are listed are base plate, slope plate, whole plate at negative 1.82 semitones, small plate at 3.86 semitones, stub plate at a higher pitch, wide stud at a higher pitch, sphere plates, held plate but reversed, and long plate being at 3.86 semitones. In the arcade map, there's a total of 109 arcade machines, 8 skee-ball machines, 8 claw machines, and 2 Dance Dance Revolution pads, bringing a total of 127 arcade games. Credit to Friday for this last section of the video. I'll put his profile picture in the bottom right corner as a reminder since there was a lot of facts that you actually gave me. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. The bowling alley map used to not have an outside exterior. Instead, there was a blocked door so that the players could not leave. There's also the bowling pins did not exist back then as well. After the 0.10 update, aka February of 2021, the map got an exterior parking lot and now there's bowling pins. Combat Dummy used to have a really different appearance back in December of 2020. The old Combat Dummy used to have a square head, and the face was robotic-like, though only a few screenshots of this existed. The map Islands, first name was actually called Cumulus Islands. It was later renamed to just Islands sometime in early of 2021. Back in March of 2021, the Item Asylum run animation looked different when you had a 20+ kill streak. This animation looked similar to Hook Kick nowadays. It was removed sometime later. The first ever version of the map Dropship looks totally different nowadays. It's more like one big room instead of having the 2 smaller storage rooms next to it, and the Tsar bomb in the corner of the map did not exist in the first version of the map. The private server item Body Pillow used to be in the game back in early 2021. It was called Zippy Body Pillow, being named after the former Item Asylum moderator, Zippy, who also goes by the name Mossy Stove nowadays. One of the map makers known as Saturn also had an exclusive item known as Drive. It was removed shortly after. The item kinda acts like an item equivalent of Helon or Skull Rider, but for a really old Item Asylum. Back in January of 2021, Item Asylum used to have an advertisement on the main Roblox page. Here's what it looks like. Before having the UI for the Give Items command, the developers of Item Asylum would have to use a chat command /give item to get it. Only a few screenshots of this are left. The only reason why the JBC Discord server, or the Roblox group, is not named Item Asylum is because according to Gene, there will be more games in the future hosted on JBC. So I wonder what games they're going to make next. And finally, for the last fact, drumroll please. The scrapped /private server item RPG was a planned upgrade item for the China Link. The craziest part, you need to get 50 kills to get it! And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. I know it's not technically 15 minutes of useless information, more like 13, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless, and I hope I'll see you next time. Goodbye!